So this is a statistics problem. Ms. J has 10 seniors in her period 3 class, 3 boys and 7 girls. She wants each of them to do a presentation before graduation. To make it fair, she uses a random generator to list out an order that her students will present. What is the probability that the first 3 presenters will all be boys? Write your answer as a simplified fraction. Okay, there are 2 ways we can think about this. The first way we can think about it is we could signify the first 3 positions, and we can ask ourselves, what is the probability that a boy will present in each position? Well, in the first position, we have 3 boys to choose from out of 10 seniors. Okay, so the first possibility is 3 out of 10. Now, what is the probability that the second presenter will be a boy given that the first presenter is a boy? That given is important because that means we have 1 boy less to choose from. So that means we only have 2 boys to choose from out of 9 seniors. Remember, we also have to take that boy out of the denominator. So you have a 2 out of 9 chance of the second presenter being a boy, given that the first presenter is a boy. Now, what's the probability that the third presenter is a boy, given that both the first and second presenter are boys? We have only 1 boy to choose from out of 8 seniors. And so to find the total probability, we need to multiply these 3 fractions. So the 2 cancels out with the 8, we'll get a 4 down there. A 3 cancels out with the 9, we'll get a 3 down here. And so we should have 1 in the numerator over 10 times 3 times 4, which is equal to 120. So we have a chance of 1 out of 120. Okay. Now there's another way we can think about it. We could think about this probability as being the total successes, that is the total number of possible successes, divided by the total possibilities. Okay? So, the total possibilities is easier to calculate. If you have 10 students, all distinct, well, you're going to have 10 factorial ways of ordering those students from 1 to 10. Okay. Now, the successes are any situation where we have 3 boys as the first 3 presenters. So, how many ways can we have to arrange 3 boys as the first 3 presenters? Well, we'll have 3 factorial because we have 3 boys and we can arrange them in a line, right? But then we have to multiply that by the different ways we can arrange the 7 girls as the 7 latter presenters. And so we can line up the 7 girls, and there will be 7 factorial ways of lining up those girls. And by multiplying them together, we'll get the total possible successes. So now if we simplify this fraction, we know that 10 factorial is equal to 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 factorial. This 7 factorial will cancel out this 7 factorial. This 3 factorial is just 3 times 2. Again, this 2 cancels out that 8, leaving 4. This 3 cancels out that 9, leaving 3. And so on the top, we'll just be left with 1. And on the bottom, we'll have 10 times 3 times 4, which is equal to 120. Again, we get the same probability, 1 out of 120.